743 CBC. Tweet me, Jim Cramer. How big is AI? Look, this technological revolution is crossing all barriers, even potentially becoming the heart of our national security apparatus. So we'd be like ostriches with our heads in the sand if we don't address it here on Mad Money. I think it could potentially be the key to making the biggest amount of money over the next half decade that we can do, not just the next week or next month or quarter, as the professional bubble bursters and all their negativity keep claiming, and they're all around me. It drives me crazy. So on a day when the averages regrouped after a couple of days of pain, the Dow advancing 76 points, S&P rising 0.51%, NASDAQ gaining 0.58%. Why don't we just spell out the stakes here so you know what I'm really thinking? First, one of the few tech stocks that's been able to hold its head up high this week is, of course, Nvidia. That's because it has the cards, the graphic processing units, or GPUs.
You just caught a glimpse of an exciting clip from CNBC television. We've got the full segment queued up for you at the end of this video, so be sure to stay with us. But before we dive into that, we're eager to share our perspective on it. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see, follow our journey, and don't forget to subscribe for more content just like this. Your thoughts are important to us, so drop a comment below and we promise to get back to you. The new industrial revolution, as explored by Jim Cramer, is a transformative era that is reshaping our world, perhaps at a more rapid pace than any preceding period of change. At the heart of this transformation is artificial intelligence, an area where tech stocks like Nvidia have not merely captured the market, but catapulted themselves into a realm of almost unparalleled innovation and profitability. Cramer notes Nvidia's dominance in the GPU market, essential for powering the latest AI technologies. This is a testament to the sheer scale and speed at which AI has evolved, driven by an insatiable demand for faster, more efficient processing power. Nvidia's GPUs are central to advancing AI, which in turn is expanding into industries like healthcare, depicted by their healthcare briefing that Cramer references. This is a clear sign that the applications of AI are no longer restricted to the conventional tech sector, but are penetrating deeply into varied facets of human life. The enthusiasm evidenced in Cramer's commentary is reflective of the broader sentiment that surrounds tech stocks associated with AI. Yes, there is hype, but there is also substantial evidence of their critical role in driving innovation. Nvidia's strides in AI chip development are not a sudden windfall, but the result of years of dedication and strategic planning by its leadership, particularly its CEO, Jensen Huang. Contrary to the critics who view such technology companies as transient success stories, the reality is that they are building the infrastructure of the future. Nvidia's monopoly, while it stands, is recognition of its dominance in delivering the best-in-class products for AI applications. However, amidst this glow of optimism, it's important not to overlook the competitive nature of the tech industry. Monopolies are rarely left unchallenged for long. Companies like AMD are in close pursuit, and the market must brace itself for a relentless race toward innovation. While there's validity to the caution urged by skeptics who worry about potential negative ramifications of AI, from job displacement to ethical concerns, it's crucial to understand that this revolution represents progress, and with it comes the responsibility of oversight and ethical stewardship. The industrial fortunes now being made in the AI sphere, as highlighted by the success of stock like Nvidia, underscore a broader shift. The very essence of our national security and economic prosperity may soon hinge on mastery of artificial intelligence. Thus, we stand at a crossroads where embracing and guiding this technological revolution isn't just an investment strategy. It's a pivotal chapter in human advancement.
743 CBC. Tweet me, Jim Cramer. How big is AI? Look, this technological revolution is crossing all barriers, even potentially becoming the heart of our national security apparatus. So we'd be like ostriches with our heads in the sand if we don't address it here on Mad Money. I think it could potentially be the key to making the biggest amount of money over the next half decade that we can do, not just the next week or next month or quarter, as the professional bubble bursters and all their negativity keep claiming, and they're all around me. It drives me crazy. So on a day when the averages regrouped after a couple of days of pain, the Dow advancing 76 points, S&P rising 0.51%, NASDAQ gaining 0.58%. Why don't we just spell out the stakes here so you know what I'm really thinking? First, one of the few tech stocks that's been able to hold its head up high this week is, of course, Nvidia. That's because it has the cards, the graphic processing units, or GPU cards. These Nvidia semis run much faster than anyone else's, with the sole exception of AMD, which is their only real competitor. By the way, the next generation of Nvidia GPUs will far exceed what AMD currently has. Plus, it's learning software that make it the preferred thinking chip for generative AI. That really is the exceptional thing they've got going. Nvidia stock has turned into a rocket ship precisely because it's already making so much money off these chips. Many would say that they almost have a monopoly on this category of the highest powered GPUs. We just don't know how long it'll take for someone else to play catch up. This monopoly is born from the years of blood, sweat, and tears shed by CEO Jensen Huang and his team, not for some short-term brainstorms that critics would have you believe. And now it's paying off in extraordinary ways. And believe me, I remember when he was in the wilderness, in the vineyards, no one else listening. Take yesterday. Just when you might have thought that Nvidia was finally going to roll over with the rest of tech, the company presented a healthcare briefing. Healthcare, which reminded us that standard computing science is really only a small part of the Nvidia universe. There's autos. Yes, Nvidia's in the Tesla. There's factories, the so-called digital twin, trillions of dollars in business. There's banks, a vertical where fraud can be detected incredibly quickly by Nvidia-led devices. Hey, there's sovereign AI. The end markets are practically limitless. And, of course, the biggest of all is inference, which now accounts for 40% of the company's business. 40%. What's inference? It's the computer equivalent to mind reading, the kind of mind reading that, say, Amazon does in order to figure out what you might want before you know what you would. When I first met Jensen Huang, he taught me about waste. That's the first thing he brought up, how his graphics cards need to burn less heat. He didn't want waste. He's already made them much more efficient at this point, but when you put thousands of these chips together, they drain an incredible amount of power and produce a ton of waste heat. Companies that